I'm looking out at this wonderful group of people who are here to love and to support. And I feel like we're all too spread out. I feel like this is about being together. This is about wrapping an arm around somebody that you care about. This is about leaning on each other. This is about loving and supporting each other. So I would encourage you, if you're able, to come closer. I feel separated. I don't want to be separated right now. You are an amazing group of people, and we're so grateful to have you here with us. Here among you, I know, are many with our Prince William County Police Department family, our officers, our civilian employees, our family members and loved ones. We're here first and foremost to honor and remember Ashley, to praise her life and her service and her sacrifice. We're here also to support her family, to lift them up in prayer, to wrap our arms around them tightly, and to help extend to them the help that only grieving loved ones can help. Mrs. Guindon, our prayers are with you. Our thoughts and our hearts are with you. Ashley Guindon came to our department over 4 years ago, first as an intern, working over a summer in our forensic services section. She was heading into her master's degree study in forensics and had a passion to work in law enforcement. She was exceedingly bright, obviously driven in what she was doing, skilled in so many ways. And we were blessed several years later, in the end of 2014, when she applied to be a police officer with us. She was hired and started her police career with us in the academy in January of 2015. She completed the academy, graduating with her class, and I know there are many classmates here tonight. And I know you're hurting in a unique way. You all share a bond that only academy classmates understand. She went into her field training program, and partially through that, with some conflicts with some personal issues she was dealing with, she decided to leave the department. We encouraged her to continue to think about that and let her know that we would welcome her back if she ever reconsider. And we were fortunate that she did so later on in 2015, realizing that she had to give this another shot. It was in her blood. She felt a passion for doing it, and she felt like she hadn't given it a fair shot. Those were her words to me the day we rehired her on February 8th. She went to the courthouse just this past Friday with Deputy Chief Bernard and another officer who was just hired as well, Officer Kendall. And they were sworn in. She started her first day back out on the street yesterday afternoon on a 4 to 2 shift with her field training officer, Dave McCown. In their response to this tragic incident yesterday, all 3 officers stepped out so bravely, as officers do every single day, in an effort to protect. They responded to a domestic incident. They had no knowledge of firearms being involved. And when the subject, who was later arrested, tried to force the door closed and shut them out of the home, they fought to protect what ended up being his wife, who was unfortunately, tragically deceased. That subject then suddenly opened fire, striking all 3 officers, causing critical injuries. The officers on the scene performed so bravely, so selflessly, putting themselves in harm's way, striving to render medical aid, and get these officers transported to the hospital. Later on, yesterday evening, as we met with one of the ER doctors at Nova Fairfax, we were struck by her pained sorrow at not having been able to save Ashley. Her wounds were so severe she was just over the edge. We know that kind of support that doctor held, is exactly the kind of support that is standing here before us tonight. It's the kind of support this community provides as a whole to its citizen group and to the public safety servants that work for it every single day. We can't tell you how grateful we are for that. We can't tell you how much we appreciate the many, many comments and sentiments that have been posted at the stations, on social media, in various emails and comments all over. That love and support is invaluable. And to stand here as part of this department that goes out here and tries to serve you day in and day out, I can tell you it means the world to us. To all of you with the Prince William County Police Department, and all of the extended law enforcement family who's here tonight, I say don't lose heart. We strive to support our community and make it safer. And in so doing, we sometimes have the very unenviable task of dealing with true evil. It is us who have to stand in that place and take on that fight. And that's exactly what these officers did yesterday. We must never shy from these tasks that are given to us. It's a duty, but it's one that we take with honor. We know it's a privilege to serve in the way that we do. Find solace and strength in each other, I beg you. Hold each other up. Recognize that we will continue one step at a time in honor of Ashley. It would discredit her memory and her selfless service if we did anything but. I continue to pray for you all, every single day, as I will continue to pray for Mrs. Guindon and all those who knew and loved Ashley. Please continue to lift up Dave and Jesse as they recover. We're so happy that the news thus far is good, and that, as a matter of fact, doctors this afternoon described Dave as rock stable. He's got a long road ahead, folks, but he's in a good place. The families of these loved ones, these officers, need us, just as we need each other. Express your gratitude to the community that's here around you, wrapping their arms around you, shedding their tears for you. They share your pain. God bless you all.